Let's talk about the healthcare market in Ethiopia for a few minutes. First of all, let's talk about the demographics. 110 million people, 65% under the age of 25, 80% are agricultural farming communities, about 50% don't have access to running water. The per capita GDP is just under $2,000. Just about 5% of the population have HIV, and about 5% of the population need nutritional support. So on the surface, we're talking about a large, poor country. What's good about it? Why could this possibly be an attractive market for you? Well, the GDP is growing, the people are growing. It's the second largest market in terms of population in Africa. And over the past 20 years, they've dramatically increased the number of beds per population by about 300%. They have plans to go from about 120 hospitals to about 400 hospitals. And there are about 400 other assorted clinics. So a lot of people are going to get their health care provided to them from clinics and not necessarily from a full-blown critical care hospital. The number of medical schools has increased from about 7 to 35. The number of midwife schools from 23 to 50. So again, there's a big push towards training new clinicians and getting people out. Anything that you sell that is involved with education, especially of physician's assistants type of people, okay, midwives, people who can provide care without being full-fledged doctors. Those are the type of things that's going to sell in Ethiopia. The basic philosophy of the healthcare system in Ethiopia is to work on preventive medicine and not so much to treat people who've gotten sick. They simply can't afford to treat expensive diseases. On the other hand, what they're trying to do is provide better sanitation, better education, and better preventative medicine, make sure that people have clinics to go to so that they can deal with healthcare problems before they develop and before they expand. The system in Ethiopia is a little interesting, and it's very close to what you're going to see in other parts of Africa, especially East Africa. There's a centralized federal government which has a Ministry of Health. There are also, say, provincial ministries of health. And then there are district ministries of health. There are 550 districts in Ethiopia, all part of a project that started about 20 years ago of decentralization and democratization of healthcare. So what they want is for the healthcare to be decided on in communities more and more. There's also the military, and there's also NGOs. So if you're selling in Ethiopia, you're not selling to the Ministry of Health only. You're selling to 3 different government sectors, NGOs, military, and then the private sector. So what can you sell in Ethiopia? The big things that you can sell in Ethiopia really have to do with sanitation, with water, with basic, robust products that are going to be used in critical care hospitals. But they have to be cheap, they have to be robust. And then anything that's going to be able to provide care with less clinicians and less hospital beds, okay? So what they're doing is they're building a lot right now. What they're trying to do is really go from absolutely nothing to being able to provide a pretty good level of care. There are plans to add 4,000 government clinics around the country. So if you have products that would fit into that framework, that's really going to be a good fit for you. While Ethiopia is a growing market, you also have to keep in mind the per capita expenditure on healthcare. While it's grown from about $3 per capita to about $30 per capita in less than 20 years, that's still about 1/10 of the average for the whole Middle East. Okay, so if you're thinking about where to put your focus, depending on what your products are, unless you have products that really sell to countries that are poor and require robust products, this might not be the best place for you to put your focus. On the other hand, if what you sell are products that are robust, inexpensive, and do things like preventative medicine, education, those type of focuses, that's really where where you could do very well in Ethiopia. Business with Ethiopia, you're essentially doing business with 3 different levels of healthcare ministries: NGOs, the military, and the private sector. So when you choose your distributor, you have to choose a distributor who is comfortable selling to all those different groups. I really wouldn't go for 2 distributors in Ethiopia. Your return on investment just isn't going to be high enough. Remember, when you're ready to grow your international sales, reach out to us. We can help.
When you decide it's time to grow your international sales, call us.